I just watched a video on the YouTuber. The channel is Matt McKeely. Matt McKeely. I don't know if you guys can. Yeah, maybe not. Matt. Last name Nckeever. Matt McKeely. I think these guys are in the London, Ontario, and they are in the real estate rental, the rental business. And this is about, it's called horse hiking, the first income property and living for free. So I just watched this video and I thought about this and I want to say something. Of course, uh, Matt had a friend, and in 2020, and he came back from army, and so he was able to save some money, and but he didn't want to find a job right away, and he needed a place to stay. So some of his friends suggest him to purchase a rental property so he can rent it out, and so he think that is an interesting idea. So basically, what happened is he used the money he saved when he served in the army, and he purchased a property in London downtown. It's about $425,000, and it's for he rented for all the students. It's a three units. So he lived in the basement, 2 bedroom, and there's a 3 bedroom first floor and second floor, another 3 bedroom. So each room he charged for about 425 something like this. So basically, the rental income cover all his living expense. Uh, so basically, he's some kind of free financial independent now. So basically, the idea is that purchase of one investment property and use the investment property income to support yourself, to live for free, and so it's kind of cool, especially when you are in your 20s and you just start, and it's really cool actually if you think about this. So I watched this video. Actually, I watched the video another guy, a very similar one, and basically this is the same concept. Save some money, purchase a rental property. You live in one unit and rent out the rest space to others and collect the rent to cover your all the living expense. So basically, you live there for free and you own a property. And in the future, if your property investment have some appreciation, then you make some money. So because I'm a stock market investor, and I just try to say something about how we will think about this, you know, to try a very similar strategy in stock market. So I want to give one example. For example, I'm a young kid, and I worked for a couple of years. I'm a good kid, so I saved some money. For example, I saved $150,000, $150,000. So it's enough to purchase one, maybe 1 bedroom condo, 1+1 bedroom condo in the downtown area, because this is normally the young guys where they work, and they would like to, when they're young, they want to stay in the downtown. Okay, so I have a choice. I have enough down payment, so I have a decent job, so I can work, put my down payment into apply for a mortgage to purchase a 1 bedroom, maybe 1+1 bedroom, 1+1 condo in the downtown area. So, but what I can do if I want to copy the same idea, see, you purchase the one investment property and you can live for free. So we are a stock market investor. So our strategy will be, how can I get a investment portfolio which will allow me to live at my place for free, right? It's the same, the same financial results. So I want to give one example. So let's say I have 150,000, so 150 for $1,000 for the down payment. So instead of I purchase a condo, I will purchase an investment portfolio. For example, I invest all my money in TD, and I use the margin account, which is available at every bank. The margin account will allow me to purchase $425,000 TD stocks. And of course, there's a cost. The cost is around 4% these days. So instead of put my money into down payment, purchase a one-bedroom condo in downtown area, because that's where I live, right? So I purchased a portfolio, $425,000. Then every month I will withdraw $2,000 from my from my trading account. It is possible because you have enough money where the margin rate is 30%, so you still have room to withdraw some cash from this account. So I will use this $2,000 cash to rent a one-bedroom apartment in downtown area. I think this price is possible. $2,000 definitely it's possible. And so you can maybe it's better than you purchase your own condo. So I'm not 100% of it, but I believe this is the case. If you can spend $2,000 to rent a place, definitely you will have a very nice place to stay. Okay, so what happened next is the TD bank stocks, on the average, it is between 13 to 15% annual return. So what does it mean? So, for example, if you purchase the TD stocks 5 years ago and you reinvest all the dividend or whatever, and today you will roughly double your money. Roughly double your money. But of course, this is a margin account. You borrow the money, there's a cost for that, and also you take out $2,000 every month. But even you pay take $2,000 every month, and you pay the cost on your money when you borrow money, and you still should be able to grow the portfolio by around 10%. It's a 4% cost, and is a 14-15% annual return. So roughly you get 10% up, and also you have some money, some initial capital is your own money, right? You don't pay interest on that. So in this case, after 5 years, probably you will up 75%. So which means your portfolio will up $300,000. And you take out 5 years is around $120,000, but your portfolio is up $300,000. So you have enough money to cover your margin account. Actually, you make money on that. So this strategy means your investment portfolio will generate enough profit, help you pay the rent. So basically, you make money because when if you purchase a one-bedroom condo and you live there, you cannot rent it out. Yeah, it may be the condo price will go up, but you don't have any income, and you need a place to stay anyway, right? So For Matt and his friends, they call it a horse hiking. So basically, they purchase one property, and they try to live for free. But for us, our stock market investor, we will purchase the portfolio to help us to pay the rent and make money. Okay, so for example, after 25 years, the Max friend will own the property without any mortgage, and our investment portfolio after 25 years, I use TD as an example, and it will probably around $10 million. $10 million for after 25 years. It is $10 million. So let's see if it for 25 years you took half million. Let's say $1 million, including all the maybe rental price up or the other cost. So let's say $1 million, or let's say $1.5 million. So you will still have more than $8 million from your investment portfolio. And the Max friend, they own one rental property, and I have no idea what the price will be, but based on it's London, Ontario, so based on the history, maybe 4% a year appreciation, so it could be around $1 to $1.5 million, the market value. I just guess. So let's give it $2 million. Okay, so your investment portfolio will give you $8 million. This is 25 years. So the rental property maybe will generate $1.5 million profit, and the investment portfolio, it's possible to give you $8 million profit. So I would say, being a stock market investor, we also have a chance to do exactly the same thing in the stock market, but it's a little bit different. You have to change your mind. It's a little bit different, but however, the whole concept is the same, because you purchase one rental property, so you don't need to worry about your rent, and you're living. So you live there for free, and you purchase an investment portfolio which will generate enough cash flow to help you to pay the rent, because you just every month you take out $2,000 to pay the rent, and you have your paycheck, you can enjoy your life, whatever, and 25 years later you have $8 million. And compared to rental property, you get 1.5, maybe $2 million. I don't know. So anyway, the first, being a stock market investor, you can do the same thing, but a little bit different. You have to change your mind to understand the concept a little different. But secondly, the stock market actually gives you more opportunity, because the rental, the real estate price appreciation is around 4 or 5%. It's not in GTA area, so it's maybe between 2 to 4% a year. Okay, this is basically, you will follow the inflation rate, maybe 2% or more. Okay, there's no way, because rental property, people pay the rent from the paycheck. So no matter what happened, if they only make $2,000, they only can pay you like $500-600 per month. There's no way they make $2,000 and they pay you. No, this will never happen. Rental property. Okay, so basically, what I would like to say is, if you understand how to invest in the stock market, you have much better opportunity to grow your money and get the same results right away. Get the same results. But this, of course, people will ask, what will happen if the market crash? Then you invest investment portfolio. I give an example. You see, I use TD Bank stocks, right? Because I'm more familiar with this company, and if you look at it. But if if you worry about that, then you can uh, diversify into 4 or 5 companies, so you can actually have your own portfolio, which includes maybe between 5 to 8 stocks, can achieve the same results. The whole idea is, on the average, the market give you around 10%, and the capital cost, the money you borrow, the marginal cost is between like 4 or 5%. So you can have 5% profit, and this 5% profit will, help you pay the rent from right now, and actually it will generate much more uh, profit for you compared to the rental property. Okay, so of course it's not 100%, but this is when I watched the video, and I just got it. You know what? I can do exact same thing. And what's the beauty is, the in the stock market you can do it all the time. In the real estate, when the market is so hot, to be honest, if you want, because Max's friend purchased a property 6 years ago. 6 years ago. So you can imagine 6 years ago, maybe it's a good time to purchase a property. But I'm talking about today. I'm talking about today. Today the market price of the TD stocks and the TD, the valuation is still reasonable. But I don't think in Canada the real estate, the housing price is not really at a reasonable level at this moment. So for our stock market investor, I can do exactly the same thing. But again, I want to give you the example for the young kids, for the kids who just graduate, maybe work a couple of years. You are just ready to purchase your first condo for yourself. Then I would suggest you to think about this. Okay, I'm not saying you should do it, but I just want you to think about this, and how this may be will completely change your life. Okay.